It is 7:45 right now. High school football enters week 9. And of course, we bring you live broadcasts every Friday night on MyIndy TV 23. Our game of the week is Ben Davis at North Central. And our partner over at ISC Sports Networks is with me, Greg Rexhaw. We are missing Lance this week, but that's okay. Glad to see you. Thanks for being here.
Of course. And for those that might wonder, what does Lance do with his life other than Friday nights? He is retired from coaching. He is not retired from teaching at Noblesville High School. He's enjoying some fall break. He is on his way back to us as we speak. We'll be with him tomorrow night at North Central High School.
Fantastic. Well, hopefully safe travels for him. Let's get into the game. Ben Davis, North Central. What are we looking for here?
What we're looking for here is two teams that are trying to make sure they're on the right foot going to the postseason. You know, all the teams in 6A have the luxury of having next week off, so they have a bye built in. Ben Davis is a team that's 3-5. They have kind of tried some different things offensively to get themselves sparked this year, including playing a pair of quarterbacks in Jawan Swanson and Chris Patterson. North Central as a team really is kind of built on their defense and their big plays of their Northwestern-bound recruit in Theron Johnson, who will play on both sides of the ball for North Central tomorrow night. Both these teams have an eye on winning a sectional championship. For North Central, it would be their second in 3 years. Ben Davis won their sectional last year and has a bit of an easier postseason path than does North Central. But these are simply two teams trying to make sure they're hitting all cylinders going to the postseason a couple of weeks from now.
That's hard to believe, right?
I know.
So what other games are you looking at?
Well, clearly the game in the state this year is Center Grove and Cathedral. You know, the two top teams in the state, 6A number 1. 5A number 1, and Cathedral opened their season with a victory over 6A number 2 Westfield. So that is going to be a tremendous game, and both teams that are clear favorites in their classification for a state championship. Obviously, we had Center Grove on our airwaves last night, or last week, I should say, and Lawrence North gave them quite a battle. Jumped in front 13-0 in that game before Center Grove kind of wore them down. So that's the game that will draw the most attention, but other big games in the area would include Pike and Lawrence North, Carmel and Lawrence Central, and Roncalli makes a lengthy drive to go play East Central in a game that easily could be played again later this year in the 4A semi-state.
All right, Greg, thank you.
Of course.
Ben Davis at North Central, that is our game of the week. And you know what? I should have grabbed those donuts. Scott, so I have to say this. Tara, you're in for Randy, and Randy had asked for donuts last week, and Greg was kind to bring them in, but Randy's not here.
And then they won't be here whenever he comes back.
Nope.
And part of it is the fact that, you know, Randy has basically almost like pitched a perfect game.
Right.
Over 2 years of us doing this, no rain.
And Tara?
Us broadcasters keep stats. She went 0 for 1 last year. She's going to be 2 for 0 this year.
Yep.
I got faith in you, Tara.
Well, thank you very much. I think it's going to be great tomorrow. It's just going to be chilly tomorrow evening.